What's up, guys? This video is it's just a update of where I'm at right now in business and what I'm doing, and just the emotions that I'm going through, and the struggles, and what I'm learning. And I gotta say, it's a whole lot. But it's just in my last video, I know I'd mentioned that we were gonna hire employees, which we did. We've hired on a new construction crew of a 3-man crew to take care of all new construction work, which will be the apartments that we landed. But we got that handled, and then I think the biggest thing for me right now that I'm going through, like struggling with, at being new to this. Well, as an installer, my job as a manager, I show up to the job site, making sure that the guys are showing up, making sure that the job is being done, and that we're meeting the time frame that we are given by the builder, and making sure that we are passing our inspection, things like that. That as a manager at the time, that was my job. Now that I'm a self-employed business owner, man, there's a whole lot that I am learning and dealing with, which I'm grateful for, because I can only learn from here on out. But the struggle of learning and getting past that hump that you're getting stuck on. But right now, the biggest thing for me is the time management, where to put my attention. At first it was making sure that there's work coming in. Right now is like, it's not so much that there's work coming in now slowly, which I'm so happy and grateful for it. Now I have another problem that is I'm experiencing, is that I got so much going on, like where my attention is going. I feel like I'm everywhere but getting nowhere. Like, there's sometimes where the guys need help on the field, so I'm on the field sometimes, helping with installs and taking phone calls and making sure invoices are being paid and sent out, and then and just everything within the office, office work, just all of this combined is like where I'm trying to figure out my sweet spot, or I guess the more efficient way of handling the workload that I'm getting. And I mean, if some of y'all that are doing business right now, the question is, I guess for y'all, is how are you managing your time? I know I asked that last time, but right now it's like I'm really experiencing that struggle of like feeling of being everywhere and getting nowhere. And that's what I'm feeling right now, and I'm trying to figure out the best, I guess, routine or schedule to stick with on making sure that first of the day, get invoices done, get this done, get this done, get this done. That's what I'm trying to figure out, because I feel like there's things that come in, I start working on, and there's something else that comes in, and it's important that I end up leaving this to go do this. And then the same thing, I do that, and then another thing comes in, and I'm leaving that, and then go to the next one. And then by the end of the day, I got all these things that are started and half done, and nothing done. And so that's just where I'm at. It's just like my mind is just all over the place, where I'm trying to really stick, like figure out what's more urgent, what's important, and urgent, and stick with it and get it done. And so right now it's just figuring that out, just knowing what's important and urgent at the time, because so that I'm not hopping from one thing to another and then all day doing just that. So but yeah, for the guys that are out there doing business, I want to know what you do for your schedule. what do you prioritize first in the day, and how is your schedule throughout the day? What do you know, what do you do with your schedule? I want to know, so I can, get an idea of how I can better be more efficient at doing my job and get work done. I'm figuring it out. I'm getting it done, but not as efficient and as fast as it can be, because I'm just all over the place. And so, man, that's the struggle right now of where I'm at in business currently, is just how to be more efficient and better managing my time, and just being able to prioritize and know what's urgent and what's not. And so, but yeah, this is it for this video. That's just sharing the struggles as a business owner, being new to it and trying to figure it out. So if anyone out there, if you have anything that can help a brother out, leave a comment. I want to know what your thoughts are. And I appreciate some of the guys that has left a comment on my last video. I still need to reply, but same as always, for those that are watching, please subscribe. I would appreciate it. And thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm out.